Hello, my name is Brian Reckmer. I am the Program Director for EMS here at Kirkwood Community College. Thank you for your interest in the EMT course. Let me tell you a few things about this course. The EMT is the first level career certification program in EMS. This 176-hour program, which is an 8.5 credit hour course, prepares the student for work in fire departments, ambulance services, and other fields in the hospital. This course is broken down into 3 courses. EMT 1, which is 100% didactic. To be eligible to move on to EMT 2, you must have an overall average of 70% and have all of your clinical compliance completed, which is a background check, immunization, and register with the Iowa Department of Public Health. EMT 2, which is 75% didactic and 25% lab, and then EMT clinical, which will be your clinical time. Many individuals take this course for personal knowledge or to enhance their skills in marketability and other jobs. Skills include treatment of wounds and fractures, basic airway, management, and automated defibrillation. Those who complete the course are eligible for the National Registry of EMTs testing at the EMT level and Iowa EMT certification. The courses are usually meets twice a week for 12 or 16 weeks, depending on the term. For your clinical time, as a student, you must complete 24 hours of observation under the supervision of a preceptor and at an affiliated hospital. And you will also need to complete 24 hours with an approved ambulance service. You may do an optional 12 hours of ride time with an approved fire service also. This may be completed starting midpoint through the courses if you have completed all of the clinical requirements. The clinical field ride-along must be completed by the last day of didactic session. The available shifts include day, evening, and weekend shifts. They are separate from your classroom hours. To be eligible for enrollment into an EMT course, you do not need to have any previous medical experience. You may enroll in the EMT course at any time, even if you have not yet met the medical requirements. Proof of completing the medical requirements will be required by the start of the clinical. The following are the minimum eligibility requirements you must meet before you start the course. Age requirement: you must be at least 17 years of age on the very first day of class. You must submit proof of having an American Heart Association basic life support card, which will be provided this as part of the EMT course training in the high school class. Immunization requirements: you must show official documentation in the form of a physician's signature, clinic stamp, letterhead, or state public health record of the following: hepatitis B, MMR, varicella, Tdap, two-step and/or annual TB testing, influenza, either the vaccine or the declination form, and privacy and confidentiality statement. Recommended textbook and workbook: the Emergency Care and Transportation of the Sick and Injured Workbook, 10th edition, will be provided to you for this course. Your FSDAP registry: the FSDAP registry is our clinical tracking software. The code for this software will be provided for you on the first day of the course. Dressing for clinicals: when completing your hospital clinical session, you must wear a Kirkwood EMS shirt, which is provided for the student, black or dark blue slacks, and black dark closed-toe shoes. As a student in this program, you are required to attend 80% of all class sessions for the EMT course. This means that you can only miss a maximum of 12 hours for EMT 1 and 12 hours for EMT 2. If you exceed this limit, you will be dismissed from the course. With every program, we expect our students to commit themselves to success by studying, participating in class, discussions, approaching faculty or staff members concerning extra help or problems encountered in the program, and being prepared for class on a daily basis. In return, you can expect that our faculty will commit to listen to your needs as a learner, that we will develop quality educational programs, study tips, and classroom presentations, and assist you in becoming successful in your course. In order to be certified as an EMT, you'll be required to undergo a background investigation, successfully complete a certified EMT training course, and take the National Registry of EMT's EMT Computer Adaptive Test. Successfully completing the EMT course qualifies you to take the National Registry certifying exams for EMT. If you pass the exam, you are eligible for state certification. For your background check, the required background check investigation often consists of an electronic fingerprint database search. The background will look into the following database for convictions: state criminal history, national criminal history, state of Iowa sex offender registry, state of Iowa child abuse registry, and state of Iowa dependent adult abuse registry. Conviction of a crime does not automatically mean that a student is ineligible for certification. Failure to disclose the required information may result in refusal or of certification due to falsification. Certification as an EMT is valid for 2 years throughout the state of Iowa. Each certification card will indicate an expiration date. It is the responsibility of the practicing EMT to certify before this 2-year period has ended. In order to recertify, students must complete a minimum of 24 hours of approved continuing education for the EMT and must also have a current CPR course completion certificate. Again, I thank you for your time and interest in this program. I look forward to seeing you in the fall.